Something a little bit different this time around. Here's a little project that I've been messing around with. Come about after talking to a neighbour who's had his plumbing van sitting in the yard for some time that he's wanting to get rid of, and sort of jokingly suggested should make it into a camper van. Anyhow, Jill seemed to reckon that would be a good project for me, so here we are. So the first job was to give it a good clean out. So got the gurney in there and gave it a hose out, and then the next job was remove all the stickers. So a bit of messing around, got them off. It's come up reasonably tidy. It's a Renault Trafic long wheelbase 2014, 6-speed sequential gearbox. It's got a bit of wear and tear, but you'd expect that being a tradies vehicle. It's done 200,000 kilometres, so 2 litre diesel sitting under the bonnet. It goes all right. Had a few codes coming up on the dashboard when we first got it, so it's been in for a service. That seems to have fixed that. But yeah, it hasn't come up too bad, I don't reckon. Still a bit of gum and stuff on the to remove off of from where the stickers were, but I'll get a bit of metho and that on there. Mel had a full set of brake pads and rotors sitting in his shed that came with the vehicle, so they've all been changed over now. Starting to put the flooring in. I originally downloaded a program that you could draw out all your, you put your vehicle in and all that, and it gives you the dimensions, and you end up, you can put cupboards and bloody beds and whatever in. But as I started building, that went out the window, as you'll see in time. A little bit of an update. Yeah, I got the sticker removed off the outside of the window and all the black paint that was sprayed on the inside. So now when I'm reversing out of a car park, I can actually, I've got a little bit of vision out that side. Previously you had none, you're sort of taking potluck, just edge out slowly. Yeah, I've got the floor in, still some finishing touches to be done on it yet, but yeah, most of it's in. A little bit of sound deadening on the wheel arches, which is stuff I just had lying around, so I decided I might as well use it up. And I'm just messing around here with the, I just got the cargo barrier that was in the vehicle just propped up here, and I'm going to rehash it. There'll be a cupboard and bench top along here, so I may even cut this off a little bit higher yet, and then just brace it off to the walls. Virtually just there for, any loose items that might be floating around the back, but you could just about get away without one. But I thought, well, it might be handy for hanging shit off as well. So getting there slowly. This is the wood I'm going to use for the bench tops and little fold out table. So that's how it starts out. It's Tasmanian oak, come out of the old Port Adelaide wool store, which the original one was built in about 1856 or something. And I don't know what era this timber is, but it'd be reasonably old. Once it was taken out of there, it was repurposed as a decking up the River Murray. So I've been lucky enough to get my hands on some of it. So that's how it starts out, and then once it's been through the thicknesser, Yeah, it's come up pretty tidy, so I reckon it'll look all right once it's all finished up. Here's another few over this side that have been put through. Yeah, that'll become the bench top. Thought I'd whack a bit of insulation in. So the walls have got 10mm this self-adhesive body insulation or sound deadener. The roof's got the same, plus it'll have 10mm of foil board, and then I'm going to put battens and line it with 3mm ply, and then have a sort of a slat finish on there, which will be made out of old pallets, so that'll be about 6mm thick. Just fitting some lino in, picked up an offcut from down where Rebecca works, and yeah, just got to cut it out and get it in here. It's been fairly slow progress so far. We've been away for a few months, so it's been put on the back burner. It's just to fill in a bit of a job. So that's the rough cut of the lino. Still got to do all the finishing up yet, but should look alright, I think. Won't see much, but once the bed and cupboards and all that crap are in here anyhow, but so far so good. Don't think I'll ever go into lino laying though, but my cutting in's not that startling. This couch, double futon or whatever you want to call it, was my initial idea for a bed in the van, but because of the wheel arches, it makes a very narrow double bed, and height was a problem too. If it sat up on the wheel arch, you'd end up hitting your head on the roof when you're sitting on it. And as you'll see, plans have changed. I've cut and shut the bed, and we'll see how that goes. So I've just been messing around with the bed design in here. Yeah, I've just got it sort of sitting there at the moment, but I want to get as much height as I can, and I want to reduce the footprint of the bed as much as I can. So because there's a little bit of squeeze room in the mattress, I'm going to take 70mm off of the width here, and then I'm also going to lift the frame inside here up about 50mm, and I'm going to take 80mm off the length, and then here at the door, that frame there will end up coming back. I'll take a corner piece out so that the bed will actually come back here a little bit further as well. So yeah, I'll end up with 80mm plus whatever that distance there is on gain on the length, so I can maximise my bench and cupboard space up the other end there. So yeah, it's either going to be a complete stuff up or it'll work, I guess. We'll see what happens. It's looking a bit wonky now, but this is a concept for the bed, for the second bed. So what'll happen, this backing here, or that mattress there, will end up on there, and then when this bed's not in use during the day, or if you don't need it, if it's only somebody going on their own, yeah, that'll stay where it is. So I've got a few adjustments to make yet, but what'll happen with this one is that'll lift up and be tethered up there somehow. Haven't worked that out yet, but yeah. And then underneath here, where the crates are, that cupboard, this bed will actually come down and sit on a cabinet, which will be under there. So that'll be storage. Probably not sure whether you can get the gist of all that, but yeah. So I've got to put the slats on. I've just got to make some adjustments to it first, and yeah, then it'll just, during the day, it'll just fold up out the road there. Yeah, just drop that bed down, if you need it, drop it down, put the mattress on there, and away you go. That's the theory. So if you're interested in seeing how the bed saga finishes up and the continuation of the build, check out part 2 once it comes out. And if that's all been a bit of a bore for you, well, Boz's picture probably sums it up then. Cheers.